crafty friends, you'll have to forgive the soggy rat's tails. I've just washed my hair, and because it's quite a nice day, I'm leaving it down to drip dry. Oh, and Lily's decided to join us. So, I'm Vicky, this is Lily, and this is Cat Mum Crafts. Welcome into my new friends, and a big howdy hello. No, I must stop saying that. A big hello to all my returning friends. A bit of a shorter one for you today, and also ignore the thing behind that says polling station. I found it. It was literally just lying down the road, so I rescued it for showing my cross stitch. Anyway, I've got a new start for you, kind of. Anyone who's been around for a while knows that last year I was doing Coco's Crochet Calendar Crochet Along. That takes a lot of saying. And I got to like mid-June and I sort of stopped. But I've picked that up again. And last time you saw it, I've only done like a row. Yeah, I've only done about a row. But so last time we were halfway into this blue, and I've done a weeny bit more. So this is going to be my evening make for a while until it's done, and then I'll be moving back to the 1980 temperature blanket. So when I say new start, it's a re-pick up of an old one. Get off. You're going to jump back up again, aren't you? Of course you are. So, whips. There's my 1980 temperature blanket, which is momentarily on a little pause till I get that done. And if you remember last time, I'd stopped there because I'd run out of lilac. I now have lilac, and I'm most of the way, I want to say, through February. So it's growing. This wonky black stripe is where the month ends. So like the second half of the row it's not black, it's grey. The second half of the row is dark grey because 31. And then there's a spacer row in between. February 1980 was, I believe, a leap year. So we're going to have a similar thing at the end of February. Other whips. What's it called? Blue bonnet. Has grown a little bit. This is a Marley Bird pattern, and I'm using Universe Halloween Universe from Hobie, and I believe the colourway is Alien Planet or Zombie Planet or something. And last time we were there, so we've added that much, and I've gradually shifted up from a 3.5 to it's now on a 5. So hopefully it'll get going a lot quicker. Oh, I've not changed the thing, nor have I changed the thing on the other thing, on the temperature blanket, or the Coco's blanket for that matter. So I'll just quickly do that. Helpful tip while I remember, if you're doing half and half blankets, put a stitch marker where you want the middle to be, so even if you've got a few rows like these where it's all the same colour, then you still know where to change. So yes, hopefully in a fortnight I'll have a bit more length added to this. I've pulled the colours I need for the rest of June and July, so we are getting there. And my other whip, this one's seen quite a lot of love. So last time we spoke, I was there. So since then I've added 3-4 rows. I've not sewn on. I thought I'd sewn on, but I haven't, the front and back panels. But I've made and added, well, I've made 2 and added 1 of these little shoulder jobbies. So theoretically that bit sits on my shoulder, and it's going to be a bit wide, but it will have a neckline coming to keep it in. No, don't eat the yarn. You're not eating the yarn. So yeah, get the other panel done, join it on, and then this just adds on there to give it to give it a bit of width on the shoulder. It probably needs a bit more, I'm thinking, but I can join that and add it on as and when, so that I've got some width for the neckline, but I'm not going to increase it any further. Then sew the other panel on, so the centre panels. Currently I've got 3 or 5 more rounds to do on the sleeve. My notes for it are downstairs. And then I can, my plans going forward, attach the front and back panels, grow this for however many rows, and then make the other one to match, finish the sleeve, and then do the other panel, attach it all, lengthen it, lily pad, niet, yeah, attach it all, lengthen it, cuffs, collar and ribbing, and then we will have a jumper. And I still don't know whether to make a hood and a kangaroo pouch pocket, so if you have an opinion on that, I would greatly appreciate it. If not, it doesn't matter, I'll do what I feel like when I get there. So yeah, that's plodding along quite nicely, and this will be my 3 days a week piece to work on until it's done. I'm adopting a similar theory with my cross stitch. 1 piece 3 days a week, other pieces 1 day, and then bump it up. And then Sundays will either be my tiny dancer, which I'm going to start this weekend, or Paris at night for my cross stitch, until it's done. Other than that, I've been working on my make-alongs. So my now temperature blanket, movie marquee, boggy blankets, which I'm calling a make-along. Ow! And then in August, for my birthday, I'll be doing a birthday to birthday temperature blanket. And then that's probably it for temperature blankets. And the Impkin, which the body parts were decided on the weekend, just gone. So yes, there's that. So finished items. I've not got anything non-stitchy to show you. Make-alongs will be at the end of the month. But I have finished this cross-stitch cat and this cute little woodland thing in cross stitch. The woodland thing I'm going to turn into, I'm going to put on a bag, and the cats that you saw last time and this time you'll see again with my weaving. And finally, the C's. Now, I said the other week that we'd skip the C, and I was aware of that because they were an entire list on their own. So, we've got Charmed Granny, who, Lynette, I'm sure we all know and love Lynette. Christine Abrams, don't know if you know Christine, but she's very sweet, quite softly spoken, but her videos are really relaxing. Cinnamon Stitches, I mean, come on. If you know me, you know Cinnamon. Club Crochet, Coco's Crochet, lovely Litsa. Complicated Knots, who is one of, in my book, the two absolute queens of amigurumi. Some of the stuff they make is amazing. And she started doing live streams at, I think the last one was 6 o'clock my time in the morning, and she's making her way through a Gen 1 Pokédex. So you can, she does put it up for watch later, or replay, or whatever you call it, but oh my goodness, it's amazing, because she doesn't patterns, she just does it out of her head. I mean, she designs it up first, but it's really quite scary, and her knowledge of Pokemon is terrifying. So that's Complicated Knots. Then we've got Coping with Yarn, Crafty Moo Sarah, who's an angel, Craft House Magic, Creations by Jax, Critters Crochet, Crochet 80 HD. That takes a lot of saying, by the way. Crochet Day by Day. Now, I don't know if any of you know Nadej, but she's lovely. She doesn't post madly often, but when she does, it's all very entertaining. Then we've got Crochet Canada, out is our Sandy, and then Crochet with Nonna Rosanna. So, hopefully, and that's it, by the way, next time I'll have a bit more to talk to you about. I won't probably have any finished pieces, well, I will next time be the end of the month. I don't know. We'll see when we get there, won't we? So, I'm going to let you go, my darlings, because I have the third video or part video of the day to film. Oddly enough, you'll see this one before you see the first one I was doing. And unless you pop over to my other channel, I'm Not Cross, I'm Stitching, you won't see the third one. I think. I need more coffee. So I'm going to let you go. Look after yourselves, please, because if you don't look after yourselves, you can't look after anybody else. In the immortal words of Bill and Ted, be excellent to one another, and as ever, love you 9000. Bye.